If you ever decide to take a trip to Havana, Cuba, and I hope you'll consider it, you're going to be surprised by quite a few things. You go expecting to see the antique American cars, the old boats and rundown buildings, a country or city lost in time. But there's so much more to see here. And it's both depressing and uplifting. Here we are walking along the Malecón, the 5-mile-long boulevard that fronts on the ocean and the Havana Bay. And we can see the fishing boats coming in here. And up ahead are the forts that guard the entrance to the harbor. And you can see the cannons here on both sides of the bay that they're in place. The city itself is just so interesting. The people are so nice and pleasant. Some of them are trying to sell you stuff, of course, and get you to give them money, but even if you don't, they're still just the pleasant, most friendly people you'd ever meet. It's a very safe city. Tourist crime is almost unheard of. You look at the various means of transportation here, the modern buses, the horse-drawn carriages, the vintage antique cars, the modern automobiles. Everywhere you look, there's an easy way to get around and see the city. And the horse-drawn carriages are actually still used in the rural farming areas to haul the produce to market. And I would just say that it's a fascinating place to come and see. Havana is full of museums, churches, street art installations and murals, antique cars, some great art museums, and things you just happen to stumble across on your way about exploring the city. The people seem very keen on the idea of embracing private enterprise and raising their economic status, but they're also interested in preserving their history of free healthcare and educational opportunities for everyone. Cuba is one of the most highly educated countries in the world. Everyone is assigned a job, whether it be sweeping streets or driving taxi, but entrepreneurs have also opened up their own businesses and taxi services, hair cutting, telephone card sales, construction remodeling work. We stayed in this restored Plaza Viejo neighborhood, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. There are ATM machines, but they're not available to Americans or customers of American banks. So if you decide to go, you'll have to carry cash and learn to live without your cell phone for the most part. But I promise you'll have a great time.